Hey, YouTube, is Pop Pop. So, as I'm watching society unravel on the TV set, I see women punching it out over toilet paper. And you people who will stand in line for a politician and rant and rave about how crooked politicians are and how messed up the world is, and yet you'll go and you'll buy a whole pallet full of toilet paper at one of these club stores and then turn it around and sell it on the internet for $60 a package. And you don't think that you're as bad as one of those politicians? And you think that you're justified in doing that when you got 100 rolls of toilet paper and the other lady asked for one package? She asked the lady for one package and the other woman said no and shoved her, and then they got into a fight. I like my friend from the dog shelter because he always assigns animals with human attributes of kindness and this, that, and the other. And yet when you see the dogs eating, they don't even wait until the pan hits the floor to try and knock the food out of his hand and eat the food without thanking God or thanking the man for the food. And that's the way people have gotten now. And the dogs will literally stand with their feet in the food and block any other animal from eating until it's gotten so full that it has to go off and vomit and then turn around and eat the food again that it just threw up on the ground. And this man says, well, these animals are kind. And he sleeps with about 15 dogs in his bed every night. And he said that the dogs urinate on the bed and crap on the bed, but that's okay with him. He sleeps in the urine with his animals. And it's hard to see people come down to the level of an animal, because God did not make us to be animals. And you people that go to an abortion clinic and scream at a girl that's walking in to kill her baby, not knowing that she may have been told by her mother or a boyfriend or a family member not to come back home until she handled her business. She may have let a man have sex with her who told her that he loved her, and it turned out to be a lie. And then when she got pregnant, the man cast her off and told her not to come back until she handled her business. Why can't you people, instead of lining up to yell at another person, why can't you line up and say, we're here to help you. We're here to help you with food or rent or clothing or gas money or a job or a place to stay or someone to watch your kid while you go to work, so that that beautiful baby can be born. And you people like Nancy Pelosi smugly saying that you're going to pray for somebody else when you helped sign a bill into place where a child can be born out of the womb and be there cooing and laughing and giggling and feeling life and moving its arms and legs and wiggling around. And then in the next few minutes, the doctor talks the mother into killing it, because they always ask, well, what economic position are you in? And then they say, well, you can't take care of this baby well, so you might as well kill it. And then they stick a pair of scissors up in the baby's brain and mush the brain around. And then the lady goes off in depression. And then the doctor makes arrangements to pack the little baby's body in ice and sell off its body parts to make a few more dollars so he can afford his Mercedes and his house in Potomac, Brentwood, or Malibu, or wherever else it is. And you don't think karma's going to catch up with you people? I mean, I'm the same way. I'm a sinner, and I'm saved by grace. I mean, you have somebody like Joe Biden. He actually stumbled. He stumbled on the Declaration of Independence because when it came to the word God, that wasn't a gaffe. He came to the word God, and he knew that that's politically incorrect to mention God. And he said, well, you know the thing. I don't believe that was a gaffe at all. I believe that he was stumbling over the word God. But we have reached the lowest of the low now. The only thing that's left is bestiality, which is now legal in Canada. And I can't even imagine anything else. We have all of the deadly virtues that Rome had. People having these mukbang shows and eating obscene amounts of food and wasting obscene amounts of food while other people starve. And that's why people now are calling for social justice, but they always want somebody else to bow down to social justice when it needs to start with ourselves. It needs to start with you, and it needs to start with me. And we need to sow the seeds of kindness while there's still something left.